All right, we're live. Hello, everyone. Just so you know, these are pasties,
which is glow in the dark.
That you can see.
All right,
we're live.
No.
Hello, everyone. Just so you know, these are pasties. All right, need to turn that off. I did that so I could see the comments as they were coming in. Welcome, everybody. So glad that you could join us today. Hope things are going okay with whatever part of the world that you are in. And if you're on the replay, thank you for being here as well. We know that more people nowadays have a little bit more time on their hands than they normally do. So thank you for joining. I'm here demoing XFX Makeup Revolution Body Art with specifically the Neon Buddah line. For those of you who don't know, my name is Mythica von Griffyn. And my company's name is Neon Buddah because I have a bald head. I shave my head. I wear neon. And so people kind of nicknamed me that. And so that's what I made my company name. We have a lovely line of, I've teamed up with XFX Makeup and have some really great colors. So this one is called Nuclear Yellow. And this one is called Alien Green. What I really like is that sometimes in blacklight stuff, it's hard to tell the difference. But with this, the green and the yellow, like it's called Nuclear Yellow for a reason. Do you see how it's like so, it's like pretty much the brightest color we have in the line. You can see this like from pretty long distances. And I've used this painting in live DJ sets and concerts, and it can be seen from a great distance away, which is really fantastic. The other thing that I really love about XFX Makeup, the two other colors that they have is the lava orange and the golden orange. So the golden, I love the golden. Again, you can see a definite difference. Like this is again pretty bright, and it's an orange, right? You can, let me see if I can get that. There we go. That's just look how great that is. And then this is the nuclear yellow, just so bright. And then this is the lava orange, which I've actually done volcano paintings with this, and it's really fantastic. Excuse me, I have allergies, and spring has sprung. We had a bunch of snow, and then the green all popped up this morning. Don't worry, I don't have COVID or anything like that. I've actually been isolated since the 13th, and we are fine. So this is called Love Vibe Pink. Now, what I really like is that a lot of times you can't tell the difference between the pinks and the oranges. And there's a definite color difference that you can really tell that I like. Next, we have sort of the darker, what I call the darker colors, which is a purple that actually looks purple, like it's purple, right? And then this is our blue. And then we also have ghost white, right? The white looks like a whitish blue, which is very different from the actual blue. So you can see the difference. The blue is called star blue. And the purple, which I loved, I got to name this Enlightened. That was really great. So those are the colors that we're going to be using today. I also have our XFX Black, which is called Onyx. And these are the products that I'm going to be using today. So these are water-based. Yes, these are definitely water-based. True. And then we put products in there to help it to be smudge resistant as well. And I won't be using the black until the end, and I'll kind of show you why. The picture that you can see up on the screen are these colors that I'm currently showing you in the regular light and in the black light. Thank you. And this is a demo that I did the other day. I think I'm missing a color. That looks like I think I'm missing the teal. Hold on one second while I go get that. And y'all can stare at my wife. Why don't you tell them about some of your experiences with the black light stuff?
Oh, the volcano was probably one of my favorites.
No, well, tell them about that while I go look.
I wonder if I can show pictures. Because I was born in Hawaii, I feel a strong connection to Madame Pele, the volcano goddess of Hawaii. So she painted a volcano on me. Let me see. There it is. It's the lighting is not doing well.
Pull back. You're too close. Yeah, let me see if I can. Nope.
It doesn't show up very well, but
it was pretty awesome. Okay, I found the last one. This is the teal, and personally, this is a color that I requested and XFX Makeup did, which I'm so excited about. The teal is like this beautiful blue. And again, you can tell a difference when it's next to the blue, how very different the two types of blues are. This is the ghost white, and this is the teal. It's harder to see. There we go. There. And then that's the ghost white. The difference, though, really can be seen by the naked eye. The two look very, very different side by side. It's just difficult with these lighting conditions to let people know. Yeah, I know I need the fairy blood. That's why I went and I got it. So, right. So that is the close-up demo of what we have. And then now I'm just going to get started and doing ghost white appears clear in daylight. Yeah, so it depends on how thick you put on, but that's one of the really nice things is that you can put on a light layer of it and it doesn't look like anything. And then when you go in the club, all of a sudden it's like lit up like a Christmas tree, which is just really, really great. And in fact, let's see, my face is going to be this way. So I'm going to put a little on my face just so you guys will be able to see me. So this is all water-based activated. And so you just spray a little bit. So these square sizes, I got to tell you, putting them together in a kit with the square is very much like, now for most body painters, they're used to the more circular or rounds. But for a lot of people who are the face painters, they are way more used to this shape being in their kits and making those work. And it's a very small difference in the actual amount of paint between this and a round. And I find most body painters leave that corner edge around the end of it, and that's literally the difference of the ounceage in this shape, which I think is more usable. Can these be made for airbrushing? We have a separate line that's airbrush. And we do have like 10 airbrush things. So let me see. This side, right?
Yes.
Right.
It's mirrored, so
I'm not really sure.
Funny.
So I'm just gonna have to put something on my face. Let's see, I've never really painted on my face without looking without looking in the mirror. So hold on a second.
Definitely done amazing things on your own face, and it's backwards.
It's upside down and backwards. All right. So I am painting my face backwards. All right, let me see if I can.
This is crazy on the brain.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for doing that. This is tripping my brain out because it's reverse. It's really trippy. Like in the mirror, I can do it fine, but this is not a mirror. So I'm almost going more by feel. Oh, that was not the best. I did it by feel, and I actually didn't look at all. That didn't work. It's weird. I'm almost doing this more by feel. Oh my God, this is tripping my brain. All right. Yeah, I think I'm almost gonna have to. All right, so I did that without looking. This is a first. I'm just gonna put, some lines and stuff.
To make you show up.
Just to make me show up, really, honestly. Yeah, I'm not looking because I. All right, so for the most, and I have to do something on my lip. Okay, not the best paint job ever, but I didn't actually look at myself so that you can see me. Right? So that means I should do something on my top lip. I'm not looking. This is the worst paint job I've ever done on my face. This is what a 3-year-old looks like. Yep. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now you can see me. Okay. All right. Now we're done with that. My goodness. Are you not entertained? Okay. All right. So let's move this so that I can see. That's almost Homer Simpson hair. Right. All right. Can you help me with just checking for the comments and stuff? Okay. All righty. Mike will be answering questions as well. That's XFX Makeup on the other end. So now you can see my face moving and talking, because I looked kind of invisible before.
Something just randomly fell off the counter out there.
Okay. That was weird. All right. So there's lots of different ways that you can apply things. One of my favorite things is doing suns, and then it's really easy to be able to blend these. And if music weren't copyrighted, I would so be loving to do music with this right now. The last time we did a demo, she actually played cello. That was fun. Yeah, please feel free to ask questions. If you want, you can even ask me questions about being on Skin Wars as well. So for those of you who don't know, hello, I'm Mythica from the TV show Skin Wars. Now available on Netflix, Season 1. So I'm just going to do an application of some of the colors that I like to do. This is the nuclear yellow.
There we go.
Looks nice and bright. Just imagine having that like in a concert. So one of the cool things about these colors is that they light up like this in blue LED light. Blue LED light will activate any of these to be seen, which is pretty amazing. I very much love the colors. So the next one that I am applying here for this sunburst is the Glow Orange. And again, this is just using water, and I'm activating it. What kind of UV lights am I using? It's called On For You. Let me see. Yeah, it's called On For You. I got them on Amazon. Yeah, they're professional, really nice size.
Big.
They come in different sizes. So one of the sizes that they come in is 15 watt, 30 watt, and then they kind of double from there. So 15, 30, 60, 120. And they double in price as well. So this is the glow orange that I put around it.
LED or fluorescent?
They are LEDs. They are definitely LEDs. So then the next color I'm going to do is the lava orange. And again, just a couple of squirts of water on here.
That last one?
The last one was golden orange, yes. Yeah. And this one that I'm doing now is the lava orange. And again, I'm just putting like a target circle. I'm not being very precise with this because I'm going to blend it. So it doesn't need to be precise. And you'll see in a moment. So you can definitely see the coloration difference. And then the last one is going to be the Love Vibe Pink on the outside. Frenchie Renard! Hello, Frenchie! So good to see you in here. Yes, so for those of you who are ever interested in being body painted by me in the future for any future event or private session, yeah, it is a beautiful pigment with just a single layer. I do want to let you know that that due to COVID-19, I am not allowed to do my job except for on her because we're in quarantine together. Her job as well as a massage therapist, she's not allowed to work currently until after April 30th. That may or may not be extended. We'll find out what happens. But if you feel like buying body paint gift certificates or anything like that, I would be totally open to that. That would help me, you know, be able to pay the bills in the meantime. Or if you have found what I am doing entertaining. Are you not entertained? I mean, for God's sakes, you know, I'm displaying my wife's body for you guys. But no, I love XFX makeup and their brand, their line. Look at that. So you can definitely tell the progression difference here. So this is just the base layer. And now I got to find the right one. So this is a blank sponge. It doesn't have anything on it. I'm going to wet it. And I'm going to start by tapping it just a little bit with the yellow. And then I'm also going to re-wet the entire, sorry.
All right.
You know, just put a little water to activate it. And then I'm going to tap around the edges. And so what this does is it makes a really nice sort of sun, a glowing sun. So now that color looks like it's brighter in the middle and goes out. And then we're going to do this with each layer, right? It just blends that line, makes it less harsh. So it's this really brilliant sunburst, whereas you can kind of see the lines now. I'm going to rinse it out because I didn't do a whole lot on it, and go to the next color. Just put a little bit on, not a lot. And now I'm going to blend that line out at the next layer. So you can see where I did it on one side and the other where the line still is. The other thing that's really cool with this line is that if you have 3D glasses and you look at this stuff, the blues drop back, the reds and oranges pop forward, and it is a really awesome experience. So you can see that blending out. You can still see the colors. Now I'm going to do the lava orange next. So I'm going to rinse that one out. And again, I didn't put very much on it, and I just dipped it twice and gone. Putting it on here. And again, these blend really nicely. Really, really nicely. So you can see that effect. Right, so now you've got this really nice, gorgeous, what I call a sunburst, right? Very simply done, great effect. And this is great for doing all kinds of things. So let me see if I can pull up. I'm going to do some blue and purple. So the next layer around this that I really like is the Enlightened, which is the purple. You know, this is also really great for like an African savanna kind of background as well. So it just depends. Now, the skin and the purple look very close to each other. Because for whatever reason, skin color looks purple
in black light.
In black light. But when you turn the light on, it looks purple. So that's why, Mike, can you pull up the picture of the two images of Julie side by side, one in regular light, one in black light, and pull it up on the screen just to show everyone?
There.
So as you can see, what it looks like in black light and regular light is different, but the purple actually shows up in the black light. So the thing I like about these colors is that sometimes the black light stuff can be very translucent, and our colors are nice and bright, even when it's not translucent. So hold on. Nope, just stay there. So there's purple on her. It's at, you know, and you can see the difference between her skin color, which is the pink color, and then there's that purple there. So the other thing too is that if we come over, yeah, please let us know if you have any questions, right? This is where, you know, you see those clouds in the sunset that are coming across. So the other thing that you can do is put our XFX barrier spray so that you don't have the colors that bleed through as much. Right, you can kind of see how that trails off on the other side. Wow, that tickles. Does that tickle really badly? I'm sorry. She's like, trying to control herself. Well, that's a good idea. Yeah, if you have any questions, I'm totally open. And I would recommend between layers that you don't want to bleed over to do the barrier spray or sealant, which we have an amazing sealant, by the way. So they can really see those clouds coming across.
On this side, this side, you can see the purple against my skin.
Yeah, you can see the purple against her skin on the other side because there's no paint, and you're really seeing where that purple does show up. Whereas on this side where I painted the background, it's harder to see. And I did that so that you would be able to tell the difference. Like, right, this side I painted purple, and it blends in. And
that's Igor.
That is Igor, everyone. Igor is our mascot. Right. Okay. And then
the barrier spray is XFX finish.
Yes. All right. So that sort of gives you an idea for those. And then I'm going to come down and do the green. Our green is called Alien Green. So I hope you guys are all doing well out there, whatever you're doing. If anyone would also like body paint lessons via Zoom, I am doing those as well. So that kind of, you're able to see the green. Please let us know if you have any questions. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it so much. There's 13 of you out there. At least that's what it says. All right, so we're going to do some grass on the savanna here. Right, it just allows you to see the difference between when you use a person's skin as an actual background color. You can create some amazing things. All right. So at this point, this is one of the things that I really, really love. This is our black. It's called onyx. One of the tricks for doing this is making it so that your black is not runny. And that's just a consistency and feel. I have noticed that if you are in a humid climate like South Florida, the paints will absorb the water from the air. And so keeping them covered with the lids is important. There's a lot of people that don't, but when you're in humid climates, it's really kind of necessary. Out here in Colorado, we have a very dry climate.
Humid here in Florida?
Never. Right? So I'm trying to get that right sort of consistency and feel. All right. So I'm going to do the black over top. And then, you know, this is definitely using like the negative space concept. So weird to watch myself like a few seconds behind. I don't know why, but trees like this remind me of like Sleepy Hollow with Ichabod Crane. They had one of those creepy old trees in that movie. Right, so that looks really nice.
Is the black paint a special UV paint or a traditional black?
It is just traditional black. It's just so that it because it doesn't light up, it's our regular black paint, which is called onyx. Right, but it makes for that really nice effect. Because it's so black, it's even blacker than the skin is. And the black almost makes the skin look like another color. But again, this is one of those things that it shows up so nicely, but when you're doing the prep work of everything underneath, you know, it looks nice. Well, that's why you do all the background first, is because then the details just kind of nicely, you know, come through the branches. And you can do anything with this. You can do an African savanna. You can do a creepy tree. You can do a pumpkin. Like, there's so many different things that you can do with this concept. All right. And you can also get, like, really, honestly, as detailed or as not detailed as you want, depending on what kind of time that you have with your clients. So let me bring that closer so you guys can see the detail better. Oop, I'm getting paint on the computer. There you go. All right, so you can see that pretty well. All right, so we're going to make it a little bit more and do one of my other favorite effects. Toothbrush. Dollar store toothbrush. I'm going to take the ghost white. And I'm going to spray a bit. Oral hygiene is important. And what I'm doing is just taking the toothbrush and working the water into the ghost white.
Toothbrush, not recommended to be used after you apply.
Yeah, no, after you do paint with this, then it's a paintbrush, no longer a toothbrush. Should not be doing this. All right. So I'm going to aim this sort of specifically at the outside.
Which color was that?
This is the ghost white. It's a little bit too fine of a spray, so I'm going to go back and put some more water and make the paint just a bit goopier. The more goopy it is, the more starry it looks like, which is what we want.
Goopy.
Goopy. Oh, yeah, that's much better. So now we definitely have more of a sort of starlight effect. And now I'm definitely going to get paint on the computer. Right, so now you can see this sort of star effect. So yeah. So that's a lot of different techniques that you can see just in one type of thing. It's pretty smooth. It's
your hands are warm.
It's doing it, you know, it's not coming off. That's really terrible. I'm sorry. She is my wife. I do have to say that in my I do have to say that in my defense. It's like, Julie, can you lean forward? Yes, we're gonna. There you go. So you can really see those stars. All right, there we go. So, yeah, that's using the brush. That's using the sponge. That's using the negative space of her skin, and lots of different ways that we can use this. So if you hold on just a minute, I'm going to take a picture of this, and then we'll wipe it off, and I'll do one more demo for the last sort of 15 minutes of what we're going to do. So let me take a picture. Because we can't really have any photographers here. I'm like in my own shadow. All right. Do you want to go over to the sink and just do a quick
wipe down?
Wipe down. In the meantime, I will do a little Q&A. All right. Okay. So that is for the most part, we were going to do this for an hour. At least you could see my face. That was really weird. I should have had a mirror so that I could have. Removal with warm water and soap. Yes. One of the things is that because I paint my wife quite often, we definitely noticed that the XFX makeup came off really easily in the shower. We've had a time with some of the other brands and trying to remove them.
I wonder if this is enough to see in regular light.
Oh, yeah. True.
In regular light, I saw the purple.
In the regular light, you saw the purple.
There's still black lights on.
So there's still black lights on.
So in regular light, you could really see the purple.
There's the purple.
There it is.
There it is. There it is. There's the purple.
All right.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Oh, hey, let me take a picture. Turn around. The non-black light picture. You mind smiling? Okay, go on. Does anyone have any questions? I would love to answer any questions. This is a really good time to do this. And yeah, soap and water, baby wipes as well. The XFX finish is what we have. That is the waterproof. That stuff is amazing. So the thing that I've done with the waterproof, oh my goodness, it's just crazy. So you can put like paint on your arm. You can cover up one part and do the final. And then after it dries completely, it has to dry completely. So the paint has to dry completely, then you apply. I emptied an entire water bottle on my arm, and paint would come off on the one side, and on the other side, it just stayed. And it was so good. It's one of my favorite makeup demos to do. It's just such good stuff. Can I type out the name of the UV lights? Oh, well, we're doing this now that we're just waiting for her to finish clearing it up. It's called On For You. Hold on. So this is part of what I use when I tour and I go on the road. They're very durable, and I pack them on not on my carry-on, but I do pack them and put them in my checked bags. But it's called On For You. This is the 30 watt. Right now I've got the 60 watt over there and two 30s over here. So, but it's called On For You. So there you go. That was weird. Something just popped off the wall. So, oh, my mom is here. That's great. But yeah, These are the best UV lights that I have found that are out there. These are better than the strip lights. These are better than the tube lights. They're so bright. They're really, really bright. And I can't say how happy, I can't say enough how happy I am with these. What do you need?
I was just running a lap around the house to dry off.
Oh, running a lap to dry off? Okay.
The pasties didn't wash off.
Oh, they didn't wash. Well, okay. That's good that they didn't wash off. But I do need you to turn the light off and shut the door.
What I mean is that they're still colorful.
Oh. The pasties and shut the door.
Oops.
And we're back to watching the Igor pup with the Minion shirt on. Oh, Igor pup. That's our company mascot right there. He's awesome. All right. So that.
Oh, there's both.
There we go. There's both of us. So that's more of, you know, when you're making a scene or doing something traditional like that. But one of my favorite things with this is really the line designs that we do. That can be really, really awesome.
Tried to hurry so I didn't get all of it off.
No, but you did a majority, so that's fine.
The black comes off of me.
Yes. So in the past, we've used wolf black, which would stay on her for like
3 days.
The pigment would just
after showers.
Yeah. And the XFX makeup black
comes
off, which is awesome. We're like, good gravy, that was crazy. So one of my favorite design types has to do with doing the different lines and things. And I really wanted to show you this part because it's important. It's important to note that doing different pigments that play well off of each other do really great. And there's a definite like push and pull for line design work. So I wanted to show you a bit of that. So really this is a lot like doing tribal designs and different things like that. You can use geometric shapes. You can use curvy shapes, circles, spirals, anything you want really. But in blacklight environments, these look great. And this is what I was talking about in terms of the negative space of the skin becomes part of the design, becomes almost a color itself. Right. And then going with offsetting color. This is the Vibe Pink, Love Vibe Pink. And next I'm going again with the Alien Green. Jason, my mom is here. Hello, Debbie. Hi, Jill, Bill. At least those are the ones that I know. Hello to everyone else who's here as well. There's 9 of you right now. 10. 10. So then you can do like an opposite design. If this one is very sharp edge and geometric, then you can make the rest of it a circle or a spiral. Just making it like an opposite pattern. Right? So hard edges and rounded edges. And then taking that design and making maybe like a curve, like a leaf. So you're almost sticking with the triangle, but you're making it softer. And now those hard edges start to look like a flower.
It's very much like the thing I did when I went out hiking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Apparently Mike is showing you some other things. Hi, Michelle Berry. I haven't seen you in forever. Right? So this is one of the fun ones that I just enjoy a lot out of. And it's doing the different types of, you know, colors against each other. This is that teal I was telling you about earlier that I got to name, and I was so excited about it. So I called it Fairy Blood. And somebody was like, won't the fairies be mad at you for that? And I'm like, no, the fairies won't be mad at for that. Like anything that gets people to think about them more, be like, yeah.
You can see it.
I don't know if they'll be able to see it.
No.
Oh,
no. Maybe. There.
Oh. She did that out in the woods the other day.
It's very similar.
So this is the Fairy Blood. But again, this is just showing how leaving negative space in the skin can be a part of the design itself. That's the Fairy Blood. And you can see how it's a very different color. Again, you want to work on your consistency of the paint so that it doesn't drip.
How do you sanitize the water-based cakes?
So in general, what you do is you can wipe them down with baby wipes in between. But when you're cleaning your brushes, sanitization should generally be done with 99% alcohol, or you can use the 91% alcohol that's more readily available. I come home and I wash them in as hot as I can stand, hot water and soap. I have a particular soap that works on depigmenting the brushes because it tends to get down into this, which can colorize future things that you're doing. And it's just really important for being able to, you know, not cross-contaminate your colors. But in general, Do I typically pre-plan my designs?
No.
No. I am very much not a pre-planner. But other people, like, if I need to be, I can be, but it's not my preference. I very much enjoy going with the flow and just intuitively picking things.
Sometimes, though, right
Lava
before
orange.
you start, you'll get an image in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, okay, we'll do that then.
Yeah. But it's usually a pretty creative process for me.
Other times it's just doodling, like whatever comes out of your hands right at that moment.
Yep. This would be one of those moments.
And then you realize it looks like something, so you can go in that direction.
Yep. So this right here is the lava orange that I'm going to use because it's a good contrast to the teal. And I just got something that popped in my head, so I'm going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a spiral. No one can see that because of that little... There we go. Thank you, Mike. I'm going to take some of the other colors. So the next one I'm going to do is the glow orange. Like, right? Who else is busy? I mean, it's not like any of us aren't doing anything other than sitting at home. So why not? May as well. What are you doing?
Playing.
Yeah, questions or comments? Any of that's good? Thank you, Mike, for sticking questions up there so I can see them. So this is the glow. All right, so that's lighter. You can definitely see that on the other side. Next, I'm going to do the nuclear yellow. I just have like that song stuck in my head. Today I don't feel like doing anything. Na, 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 na.
So replace the other little thing we had going.
Don't even try. Why did you have to do that? That was evil. You did not need to remind me. I had another song stuck in my head.
Got it stuck in my head.
You trying to get it stuck again? Right? So the nuclear evil Julie. Yes, that is so good. Oh my goodness. That is so good. But yeah, you can totally see the difference. I think I'll do the green next. Alien green. This is where, like, you can really see the difference between the green and the yellow. There's a lot of them. It's like in pictures, it just comes up really the same.
Before you added the green, the yellow really looks green.
Oh, there we go.
Just keep it right there.
Oh, yeah, you could just keep it right there. All right.
Should have had it there the whole time.
We learn, right? And now I'm going to do the Love Vibe pink. All right, it's just adding design. There you go. All right, just some fun little squiggles and stuff. But it definitely allows you to see this is one of my favorites in terms of just doing pure design like this. It's great in clubs. It's great in concerts. And you can really see it from a far distance away. If you do some really cool patterns on the face and do the sealant correctly, then people can club in it and it'll stay on. But you definitely need our XFX sealant to do that. Okay, we've been on here for about an hour now, and I hope you've enjoyed today's demo. XFX Makeup is a great company to support, and just like many other small businesses who are struggling right now, you know, please consider buying their makeup. They're a really great company. Obviously, I like them. I use them. And there's some great deals that are going on right now. Just because the conventions and stuff that we would normally go to at this time of year are, of course, either canceled, rescheduled for next year. There's a lot that people don't know. But while you have the time to be at home, now is a really great time to play, practice on yourself in the mirror, practice on family members that are at home with you. Again, if you have any questions or you want to do some sort of online class or tutorial, please either reach out to myself or XFX Makeup. We have several other demos that are going on. I know that Jonathan is doing a makeup demo later, as well as some other people with XFX Makeup who are some other really great artists that this company is aligned with. And thank you so much for being here today. And again, if you want makeup tutorial, a one-on-one class session, please don't hesitate to let me know or let XFX Makeup know. Thank you, guys. All right. We appreciate you. Might take it away or do what you want. Coming soon, XFX Aqua Chalk Colors. Yeah, those are very sidewalk chalk colors for sure.